Once you learn how to make your own ear wires for earrings, you will never have to buy another pair again. They are super easy to make. All you need is a ball peen hammer, a pair of round nose pliers, and some wire to practice with. Today I'm using sterling silver 24 gauge wire, but you can practice with copper or inexpensive wire. Let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out a little length of my wire, and I'm going to use my wire straightening pliers and just run these through the jaw of the wire once or twice to straighten it out. Actually, once is good. I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to measure about 2 1/4 inches. So to eyeball it, here we go. Just about 2 1/4. I'm going to mark that with my finger, take my wire cutting pliers and snip that off. And it doesn't have to be exactly 2 1/4 inches, but the most important thing is that both pieces that you cut are the same length. So I'm going to hold the first piece up to my wire, and I'm going to cut my second piece of wire. There we go. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to make sure we have flush ends on here, that we don't have any really sharp pointy ends. And when you use these wire cutting pliers, one side of the jaw is flat, and then in the inside it's angled. And when you cut a piece of wire with the wire facing the flat side, you'll get a flush, flat end of your wire. If you use the inner curved part of the jaw, the angled part of the jaw, and you cut your wire, the end of your wire is going to be a sharp point. So what we want to do is we want to just go to the very ends of these wires, hold them together, snip them off. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the other end. Okay. Now, you can either use a metal file, or I like to use just a nail file. And if you feel that there's any sharp edges on there, you can just, very quickly just go over that and make it smooth, because you don't want any sharp, pointy, ends going into your earlobe. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to create a small loop at the end of each wire using our round nose or rosary pliers. And that's the point where our earring will attach to our ear wire. So holding both ear wires together, if you can, as a side note, you can do them one at a time. I find that when I do them together, they're more of a matching pair. So what you want to do is you want to use the very end of your plier to make a small loop. Hold your wires together, grip the very ends of the wire, and using your free hand, bring the tails of the wire up and around that round jaw of the plier. Okay, now I'm going to open my pliers, but I'm going to keep them on the wire, and I'm going to reposition the plier just so I can kind of squeeze the tips of that loop down against the wire itself. So this is what we have in the end. We have 2 loops. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put that U shape into the ear wire, and here's one I finished so you can see. To do that, you're going to need to form your wires around something that's circular. You can use a wooden dowel, you can use something like a pen or a pencil. I have my ball peen hammer right here with me, and this measures about a little less than 1/2 inch, which is perfect. So I'm going to hold these together again, get those loops together. And I'm going to hold them loop up with my thumb against my hammer. And I'm going to take the tail of the wire and I'm just going to wrap it in a U shape all the way around. Okay. Then I'm going to take them off and I have this shape. Now, a lot of people like to have a little flare at the end of the wire. To do that, I'm going to hold them together again. And you can either just kind of hold the very ends of the wire with your thumb and just very gently, just pull up a little bit with the body of the wires, and you get a little bit of a flare. The other way that you can do it is you can put the wires back on your dowel. Hold on, let me flip them the other direction. Grab those ends so that they're together, and then do it this direction. Just kind of pull that end of that up. And then you have a little bit of a flare in your wire. Now these are still pliable. You can bend them, shape them a little bit better. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna harden the wire because they're still too pliable. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my regular chain nose pliers, and you can see that when I bent them, the loop kind of went a different direction. So that's an easy fix. I'm just gonna grab that loop and just bend it flat so they kind of lay relatively flat. There we go. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to harden up the wire a little bit, and I'm going to use my steel bench block and my ball peen hammer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to gently tap these on both sides to harden up the wire. Now you don't want to hit it too much or too hard, or you're going to make it flat. You don't want to have a big flat paddle end where it has to go into your ear. That's not comfortable. But I am going to hammer it a little bit more around where the earring attaches, right above that, just to give it a little bit of a nice effect. And then I'll flip it over. And here's where I'll hold it down, and I'll just give it a little bit more of a hammering on this part. It's little details like that that make your work look more professional. And let's do the other one. Flip it over. Now, you can see that while I'm hammering these, the wire's flattening out. And where I have the loop, sometimes the loop starts to come open a little bit. And all you have to do is you hook your earring on there, and then you take your pliers and you can just close up that gap. But now that we have these hammered out, they're definitely more stiff. You know, they're not going to bend so easily out of shape, but you can still shape them a little bit if you want to make them a little wider or narrower. And that's your ear wires. You can do these in different shapes. You can make ones that are more round, circular. You can make ones that have a longer tail. You can make ones that have a shorter area in the front. Sky's the limit.
Thanks for joining me. Be sure to check out my other jewelry tutorial videos, and don't forget to subscribe.